take the monitor off now. In the top stories, People's Labour Party launches candidates for upcoming elections. Skelec and water supply among topics discussed in recent cabinet meetings. And nominations open for UE Pelican Award. We'll be right back with the details after this.
Get your game on all month long at Courts. Stream your favorite game or movies on a new tablet. Relax on a new recliner with your snack fresh out of your brand new fridge. Keep your heart and health in check with a home gym set and Wi-Fi compatible smart products and much more. Shop today with no cash and get instant credit. Get your game on. Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm Jason Davis. The People's Labour Party has officially launched all 8 of its candidates in the upcoming general elections. Hundreds of persons were in attendance at a launch and rally held at Greenlands on Saturday night. During the event, the public heard from each candidate who will be vying for a seat in each constituency. PLP political leader Dr. the Honourable Timothy Harris said he was proud of his team and described them as candidates who put the people first.
The most dynamic team, the most people-oriented team, a team of humble servants who shall live with you, fight for you, and represent you to the best of their abilities.
He went on to describe the PLP as a party that welcomes all, regardless of political ties.
We are not like the old-time days where you say you are labor and me are labor for life. Foolishness. Life too short for that misery. We are not like them in the old-time days. Say them a Pam, and they want you to say as if you contract to them, me is a Pam, and Pam now help you. None of that anymore. We are saying we are one people, one country, and our party will welcome all the talents.
The candidates representing the People's Labour Party are Jacqueline Bryan, constituency number 1, Nubian Greer, constituency number 2, the Honourable Akila Byron Nisbet, constituency number 3, Kendall Liburd, constituency number 4, Stachio Williams, constituency number 5, Dr. Mark Williams, constituency number 6, Dr. the Honourable Timothy Harris, constituency number 7, and Andrew Talbot Bass, constituency number 8. The financial situation at Skelec was one of several topics discussed when the federal cabinet met recently. The post-cabinet briefing for June 9 and 13 was disseminated on Saturday, and according to it, cabinet discussed the, quote, critical situation at Skelec and set in motion proposals for addressing the matter, especially to alleviate the hardship that may occur, end quote. In a post-cabinet briefing for May 16, it was revealed that Skelec was at the time, quote, seeking a subvention from government for its operations, end quote. According to Saturday's briefing, other issues discussed this past week included submissions which would enhance the economic and fiscal space within the Federation. The Cabinet also received a presentation from the manager and water engineer at the Water Services Department in relation to the water solution in the Federation due to drought-like conditions. The statement said the government is actively pursuing the installation of desalination plants and well drilling in the Keon area to improve the water supply within the Federation. In other news, the UWI Alumni Association St. Kitts Nevis chapter has announced that nominations for this year's recipient of the Pelican Award are now open. This year will mark the 6th time that the award is being conferred in St. Kitts and Nevis. The Pelican Award is the highest honor that the association can bestow upon an alumnus. The recipient must be a graduate of the University of the West Indies who has excelled in his or her chosen field and has had a major positive national, regional, or international impact, or who has contributed significantly to the development of the university or has made an outstanding contribution to any of the UWI contributing countries of the Caribbean region. The Pelican awardee must be a role model and an inspiration to the University of the West Indies population globally, and in particular the jurisdiction where they reside. The past recipients have been His Excellency Sir Samuel W. Tapley Seaton, 2017, the Right Excellent Dr. Sir Kennedy Simmons, 2018, Dr. Keith Archibald, 2019, Lorna Callender, 2020, and the Honorable Justice Sir Hugh Rollins, 2021. Alumni of the UWI are therefore invited to submit suitable nominations for consideration for the 2022 Pelican Award at forms.office.com. The deadline for submissions is the 27th of June, 2022. The Pelican Award ceremony is held annually on Emancipation Day, the 1st of August. Coming up, we'll have another look at some of the stories from the past week. Stay tuned.
It's Horswood's Building Center's Switch On Electrical and Lighting Sales Event happening now until July 31st at Horswood's Building and Nevis Center. Our electricals and lighting departments will be switched on with 25% off. That's right, 25% off electricals and lighting products happening now until July 31st. 25% off on all electricals and lighting products at Horswood's Building Centers on St. Kitts and Nevis. Switch on the deals, switch on the quality products, switch on the savings, and switch on 25% off on all electricals and lighting products today. Horswood's Building and Nevis Centers. We've got the savings switched on. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your National Bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Seriously, there's a better way to beat the heat. Get an air conditioning unit at Quartz, starting at $1,299. Get free installation on your purchase. Plus, with Ready Finance, you can shop now and pay nothing for 60 days. Quartz, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call Kane Agencies at 869-465-3333 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
The deputy political leader of the People's Labour Party, the Honourable Akila Byron Nisbet, has described the party's newly launched campaign headquarters as more than just another party HQ. Here's more.
During the launch on Tuesday night, she said their goal is to educate the people as they show that they are the party to support.
St. Kitts and Nevis, this is your campaign headquarters. In this campaign headquarters, you get all of the materials you need to continue our canvassing efforts, knocking on doors, talking to your family, talking to your friends, talking to your co-workers, talking to your church family, because we will make sure you are ready to make sure that PLP, the People's Labour Party, returns to this government.
Meanwhile, PLP political leader Dr. The Honorable Timothy Harris introduced the slate of PLP candidates to the public, describing them as representatives of the people and the right ones for the job.
The group of persons, fellow citizens, that we have put together to form a stable government, they reflect our country. They reflect our country. They are our sons and our daughters. They are people who have a name for themselves before they enter politics. They are people who have worked in their community. They are people who understand the suffering and the sufferation of ordinary people. They are struggling and they are hard-working people.
Fort Street was blocked off for the rally and launch ceremony, which saw hundreds of persons attending. General elections are constitutionally due by early August.
Meanwhile, over the past week, the People's Action Movement announced the final two candidates who will be contesting seats in the upcoming general elections. On Wednesday, Troy Flanders was announced as the PAM candidate for constituency number 6. A launch event and office opening was held on Wednesday night at Willett's Great House in St. Paul's. And on Saturday, PAM announced Lincoln David Pell as the party candidate for constituency number 7. His launch ceremony was held at the Ottley's basketball court. The full slate of candidates for the People's Action Movement is comprised of Natasha Gray Brooks for constituency number 1, John L. Powell, constituency number 2, Kervin Freeman, constituency number 3, Lindsey Grant, constituency number 4, Sean Richards, constituency number 5, Troy Flanders, constituency number 6, Lincoln David Pell, constituency number 7, and Chesley Hamilton, constituency number 8. After the break, remains of missing Brazilian expert found and Indian military called in amid devastating floods. Stay tuned.